Okay, people, get ready for a hair reveal actually today because there has been a little bit of a change. Hello. Yeah. Surprise. I decided to kind of change it up a bit and here we are. Actually the reason why I did this is because I'm leaving on a trip and maintaining blonde that is not real, and I had growth, I had my roots coming out. I was like, nah, I'm gonna make it easy for the trip, so I decided to cut it short and bring it back to close to my original hair color. This maybe a little bit more orange than what I would usually go for, but yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoy. um yeah, what's up? Hey, how are you? We are Friday, and there's been a lot of music that was released, so we've got a couple of projects to get through tonight that I was very much looking forward to hearing. Some surprises that we didn't expect. Sabrina Carpenter announced a brand new single, so we're gonna have a look at that. There's a couple of songs that I hadn't had the chance to react to before that I just realized after that I wanted to get on top of, so we're gonna cover that as well. I was debating because originally I was supposed to stream earlier in the week, which just couldn't happen. The circumstances weren't there, so I was supposed to react to some R&B projects, but it's not the case. So today we're gonna be pretty much looking at hold on a minute. Give me a sec while I change the category on TikTok because I was putting gaming for a sec. Anyway, yeah, I was debating which projects to react to. There's been a couple of releases today, but then I realized one artist that I've never listened to before, that I've heard about quite a bit, as a matter of fact, is MARINA, who was also known as Marina and the Diamonds. She released a brand new album today. It's called Princess of Power. And yeah, I was like, why not give it a shot? She's one of those, like, I guess industry references, like a lot of people talk of her, and so I'm very curious to hear her album, although technically I'm not starting at the beginning of her career, so I don't know how that's going to turn out, because my last experiences of like listening to Lana for the first time, and it was the album Something Under the Tunnel. I never remember the title of that album. I got backlash for starting with that one as the first album. They were like, no, that's not representative of her work and you should listen to the other ones, which I still haven't. I will have to do so, but she's releasing an album soon, so maybe that'll be the perfect opportunity to dive back into her discography. But that being said, yeah, quite a few things to cover. I'm gonna try to stream as much as possible until I leave, because there is I'm leaving next Wednesday, so we're Friday. I'm probably gonna try to stream on Sunday as well, catch up on those R&B projects that I didn't get the chance to cover. And then the last thing that I want to do is music videos, which I haven't had the chance to do, so I want to get those done before I leave. Yeah, and looking very much forward to leaving. I really can't wait to go on the trip. I can't wait to go to VidCon. There are so many things that are gonna happen during that trip. A lot of people that I'm gonna meet in the industry. I hopefully, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I think. Is there anything else to mention? I don't think so. Yeah. I'm like, I just can't wait to get into the music. There's a couple of songs that I really could not wait to get into, and you know what? Yeah, there's nothing else to add. So without further ado, let's get into the music. First and foremost, ooh, wait. Oh, hi, Poke. The Sabrina Carpenter video for the new song Man Child is so fun and good. Yes, so hopefully I get a chance to watch it, because the thing is, as I might have explained before, as soon as I run a music video in my recording of my stream recap, it blocks the video altogether. So I want to stream them as a separate thing so that I don't have to chop up the streams that I'm doing that only contains the music. So hopefully it'll be next week. I don't know how many singles I'll be able to cover before shutting down the YouTube stream as per usual. So if you are not on YouTube, or if you are on YouTube, you might want to make your way over to Twitch to be able to see this, or continue seeing the stream. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna try to run maybe the singles, and then I'll stop before I get to the albums. So, okay, let's have a look. Perfect. So the first single that I want to react to is actually somebody that I know, somebody who worked with my other friend that I reacted to last week. Wait, I just saw, hold on, I was distracted by a comment on TikTok. You look like Sunghoon from I do not know how to pronounce that. I believe it is a K-pop group. You're testing my knowledge here. Maybe? Thank you. I have no idea how to react to it. But this is, yeah, because, I mean, the hair is brand new, so probably it'll cause a couple of reactions here and there. All right. So, yes. There's basically this person that I've met several times through my friend who I reacted to, whose music I reacted to last week. Her name is Mel Pacifico. She is a singer-songwriter. She's worked in a couple of singles that I liked and a couple of songs that I've listened to and that I really, really liked. She released a brand new song. I just wanted to listen to it very quickly, and I was like, instead of doing it on my own, I was like, why not do it on stream when I discover brand new music? This is also an opportunity for you to discover music if you want to. So without further ado, let's play Piece of Me by Mel Pacifico and Pell, which is kind of her feature on that track. Ooh, I like where this is going.
Light skin reaction, put a red carpet out for the main attraction. Hot girl starter pack, looks, brains, fashion. Type that make you wanna blow your budget in your back end. Step
okay
for a minute, but she back in. Dripping more than water, so I'm tapped in. Let your guard down, baby, run free.
What a flow.
Love the way it feels inside me.
Whoa, okay.
Run free. I can't deny it when it finds me. I know it's mine and I never wanna leave. And I used to dream about the possibilities.
Okay.
Show you how it's supposed to be.
I love the funkiness of it.
From this light, it might make you blind, but tonight you gon' see all I wanna be. I'll let you get a piece of me.
Okay.
Now it's all step aside.
Has a little bit of a Kei Tsunada feel to it.
I know you about it. And if you wanna see, I'm
Hey.
show you what I used to hide. There's nothing wrong about it. And I know you about it. Oh.
Okay, vocals and harmonies.
Girl, I'm trying to see. Give it all that you got and more. All that you could be, so show me. All the feels that I put in my song. I know them right, that you be singing along. Through the day, and even all night long.
Ooh.
It's a feeling that I can never go wrong.
I love this. This is a fun vibe. There's something about the guitar that was like a little bit off sync, but just enough to still make sense. But like just enough off sync to like trigger something in the listening experience. Whoa. I really, really like it. That is definitely up my alley in terms of sound. I love the funkiness of it. I love the bass of it. The vocals are great. The harmonies are great. I love the stacking of the harmonies supporting the main vocal. I was a little surprised because we started with Pell and I didn't expect the feature to start the song, so that was great. I thought it was a great way to get into the music. Yeah, no, that was a great track. I really, really liked it. Amazing job. Yeah, she's somebody I came across a couple of times. Like I said, has like written and collaborated with a couple of people that I know, and it was just great to get to listen to her stuff on the stream. Mel Pacifico, that's her name if you want to look her up. Mel Pacifico, like Pacific with an O. But yeah, that was a great track. Okay, the next one that I want to listen to, actually, before we're gonna get into Sabrina in just a minute, but I wanted to react to somebody who actually I'm manifesting that he shows up again. But Grant Knoke is an artist that I've been following for a while now, since his debut project, and I've reacted to several stuff of his, or several things I should say, and there's one video that he popped in and left a comment, and I was like, wow, you watch my stuff? Okay. Anyway, so I'm just like manifesting somewhere that he shows up again somewhere, and I'm like, hey, what's up? But he released a brand new track that came out this week. It's called Movie Star. Now, I don't know if he's playing or if it's real, but apparently it has to do with something like an NDA that he signed because he was dating some sort of like movie star. And so he's kind of spilling it in a song. So let's listen to it. Movie Star, here we go.
Yeah. Last week, looking in my eyes so cinematic when you say you love me.
Okay.
So cold, your words always got me feeling so sweet. This week on to the next, like 2 years, never meant nothing. Think I started catching on. You turn it off. It's a whole nother you.
We get a bit of a disco vibe here.
Oh my God, you're such a movie star.
Ooh.
You put on a show, baby, hide it, stop believing, but you cut it too close. Movie star.
Oh.
See that it's all just an illusion when you're up on the screen. Manipulate me just to feel your ego. Always play the victim or the hero. Poison in your words, you make them lethal. Hey, movie star.
Oh, it's nice to hear him on this type of production. the contrast between this like very close and intimate verses and the wide choruses.
Pretty thing, did you get your fame? Picture perfect in your frame. How much did you have to pay for trust and eyes? Be out working overtime. Reputation so sublime. Cover up your dirty lies. Such a movie star. You put on a show, baby. Hide it, stop believing, but you cut it too close. Movie star. The people will see that it's all just an illusion when you're up on the screen.
I like.
Manipulate me just to feel your ego. Always play the victim or the hero. Poison in your words, you make them lethal. Hey, movie star.
And that melody is so different for him.
Over the supporting roles, time I say no. Was it all you hoped and dreamed? Was it all worth losing me? Sitting in the front row seat, you walk into the stage for your Oscar speech. Come so far, baby, look at you now. Every bit of me was so damn proud. Tears are rolling down my face as you're listening.
Has a little bit of rasp in his voice. Oh.
Such a movie star. You put on a show, baby. Hide it, stop believing, but you cut it too close. Movie star. The people will see that it's all just an illusion when you're up on the screen. Manipulate me just to feel your ego. Always play the victim or the hero. Poison in your words, you make them lethal. Hey, movie star. I think you should know that I'm over the supporting roles. Time I say no.
Yeah. Yeah. I really, really like it. It's also very different than any other single that has come out for this era so far. So I'm curious to hear how that works out in the album, which I'm assuming there's going to be an album coming out. But yeah, I definitely toxic relationship alert. And it makes so much sense. I like the narrative of it. I like the idea of it. And it sounds great. And like I said, the melody is very different from him. I feel like we've kind of had more of like, I don't know how to explain it exactly, but like his melodies are like very high or very low. And well, I mean, you literally listen to the song, it's like it maintains in a low range and then it goes to a high range or more intensity vocally, and then it kind of navigates between both depending on whether you're in the chorus or the verses. But in, I don't know, there's something in the way that he pronounces star, like the notes that he's hitting with a slide in it, that is very different stylistically for him. And I like it. I really like that he's like taking a chance. Well, I wouldn't say a chance because it was a smart bet, but just venturing out into trying different sounds like that, and evolving as an artist especially. So yeah, no, that's a great song. I cannot wait to go back to listen to that one. And now I'm like, oh, that, I don't know if there's going to be more like that on the future project. That would sound great. Anyway, we'll see. But that was Movie Star by Grant Knoke. Next one, Mimi Webb released a brand new song called Love Language. And I'm very curious as to what it's going to sound like. Last time that I reacted to Mimi Webb, it was she released 3 different singles that I caught up on. And there's a couple of them that I go back to listen to once in a while. I'm drawing a blank, so I can't remember the titles. But yeah, she released a brand new single. I don't know if she's taking a different like turn for her upcoming project, or because like aesthetically looks a little different as well. I don't know. I feel like she might have tried out with 3 different singles. I don't know if she had the success that she expected. Or maybe the label was like, hey, let's like head into another direction and make sure that, I mean, a lot of labels do this. They basically go like, hey, let's have at least one success before heading into more of an album mode. So anyway, Love Language. Let's listen to it. Whoa.
I've been burned, I've been broke, 20 something, that's just what it is. Been naive, been a joke, been a serial monogamist.
Okay.
Now I'm just trying to tell ya, but that was then, and this is now. Forever promises just let me down. I'm being so candid, hold me and don't plan it. Just for head for the night, yeah, that's my love language. No need for romantics, we don't need tomorrow's damage. Just for head for the night, talking my love language. You're talking my, you're talking my.
Okay.
For head for the night, talking my love language. Used to hold on for dear life, and even when it wasn't right, got real good making bad mistakes.
I love that it's a kind of a throwback to the 2010s.
Me, just walk in and fix me, and now love looks like Saturday. Staying up late, but that was then, and this is now. Forever promises just let me down. I'm being so candid, hold me and don't plan it. Just for head for the night, yeah, that's my love language. No need for romantics, we don't need tomorrow's damage. Just for head for the night, talking my love language. You're talking my, you're talking my.
I like the sound of it.
For head for the night, talking my love language. You're talking my, you're talking my, talking my love language. My love language. If you pull me in close, I can follow your clothes. If you wanna go talk, then you
We have a full bridge.
it's uncommittal, uncommittal. Is it really that wrong? Waking up and I'm gone. It's not leading you on. Told you all that I want. It's plain and simple, plain and simple.
She is in a very different era than she was before.
Don't plan it, just for head for the night. Yeah, that's my love language. No need for romantics, we don't need tomorrow's damage. Just for head for the night, talking my love language. You're talking my,
Ooh.
talking my. Just for head for the night, talking my love language. You're talking my, you're talking my, talking my love language. My love language.
Nice. I really like, it's very electropop, right up my alley. There's something about her love, like I don't know how to do it. But like the run that she has, like love language, like whatever run of like 3 or 4 notes that she's doing there. Yeah. I really like that. It's kind of a darker version of her first album, and I really, really liked her first album. And clearly she's, something is different. She was very much after the same person, I feel, in the previous project, and now it seems like she's changing her mind and living for the moment. So I like that. Good track. I like it. I don't know, we're having a couple of great pop moments here. I'm really appreciating it. Okay, let's move on to another artist that I covered a little while ago. It's been a minute, but she released a brand new single. I kind of heard that it's been a little controversial because it has to do with like a song about her when she was with a man before. And there's something about like labels and sexual orientation, and honestly, I'll get informed a little more as to why. But yeah, she released a song called Boy. So that's all I know. I just saw your comment on TikTok. Sad face, I guess that's the way I'm going to call you because that's what you have as a name. I have no idea who that is, but I'll take note of it, and if I get to it, I will. Otherwise, it might be at a different time. But I just added it to the list of upcoming projects, so I might just get to it. Stay tuned. And if you miss it, maybe when I do react to it, it'll be published on my YouTube channel, so you can always catch up there. All right, Fletcher, boy, let's listen to what this is about.
I've been sitting on a secret, and I don't think I can keep it anymore.
Okay.
I've been hiding out in Northern California, where nobody knows who I was before, where they won't judge me in the morning. We were counting down, the music stopped, we were waiting for the ball to drop. I closed my eyes and I leaned in, I kissed the boy, and I know it's not what you wanted to hear, and it wasn't on your bingo card this year. Well, it wasn't on mine.
Whoa.
Fell in love, and it wasn't with who I thought it would be.
Okay.
And I'm scared to think of what you'll think of me. It's
Interesting.
soft. I had no choice. I kissed a boy.
Whoa.
Laying my cards on the table. I'll admit I don't know how to label it. You can think that I'm a hypocrite, that's cool. I'm just following my heart is what it is.
Interesting.
And only time will tell if I will or won't do this again. Maybe I've changed, or maybe it's just him. But I leaned in and kissed the boy. And I know
It's kind of giving modern day Brokeback Mountain in the alternate universe.
on your bingo card this year. While it wasn't on mine, I fell in love, and it wasn't with who I thought it would be. And I'm scared to think of what you'll think of me. Is that you're soft? I had no choice. I kissed a boy. I kissed the boy, and I know it's not what you wanted to hear, and it wasn't on your bingo card this year. Well, it wasn't on mine. I kissed a boy.
Well, I got a lot to say, but before I do say, hey, Gabby, I saw that line. I don't know if I would call myself a pizza, but that's one hell of a pickup line. Okay, hold on. There's so many things I want to say. So here's the truth. It's been studied. It's literally science. Sexual orientation is a spectrum. It's not black or white. It's not a box that you check yourself in. It's not something that remains the same throughout all of life. It is something that evolves over time. I've heard so many stories of like people who lived their entire lives in a certain way, and one day at the age of 40 something it kind of clicked, or they met a person and it just opened them. Like, it's not so much of I think people put too much emphasis on like the attraction to gender over the attraction to the individual. Like sometimes you're gonna have a bond with a person. You're going to have a mutual interest in each other that will supersede any of the standard ways of living that you've set for yourself or that you've always felt, and it just opens up a brand new door that you never thought you'd explore. And you can assert yourself as a certain way for so long that it just it kind of blinds you to the possibility that something else could happen, but then the right person comes along and just opens your perspective. I was literally at my hairstylist's appointment yesterday. I was talking about, or she was telling me about this friend of hers who's gay, and literally only in his mid 40s, he had a female best friend the whole time in his life since they were kids, and only at the age of 40, and I'm saying only as if it was a problem, but it's not. It's like at the age of 40, they ended up falling in love with each other, and he's now dating a woman. So, but he was gay all his life, or at least he thought so. So yeah, I think it, I don't know what the controversy is. I know that sometimes it sucks because from what I can understand, there are some labels that are, I don't want to say whose credibility is affected, but it just, for those who don't understand, it makes it a little bit confusing. But at the same time, it's okay if you don't understand. It might not be even your business to begin with. So I don't know. It's I can't be mad at it. Like in my perspective of things, it like attraction and relationships with other humans is something that develops over time, and it's affected by life experiences. It's affected by judgment of self. Sometimes you want to put yourself in a certain box because it protects you, and then later on down the line, when you start living and you're confident, or you're healing trauma, or you've moved on to a different chapter of your life, you're comfortable stepping outside of that box. But that's an individual human experience. You cannot generalize based on that. And I don't know, if it feels like it caused a lot of controversy for nothing. I mean, I'm down to argue and understand the other side of the debate, I guess, but yeah, from my perspective, I don't think that's, just let her live, let her tell her truth, and just don't generalize. That's how it should be. Don't impose things on other people where they might not be applicable, and don't assume that they're the exceptions apply to everybody. Like it's just, I live by an 80-20 rule. Assume 80, leave room for 20. It's not always going to be 100% one side or the other. So, Gabby, I'm seeing paragraphs literally coming in. That song is heartwarming and reminds us our lives are free, and as it being country, like it gives us that free will to be more of what Americans say freedomistic, to express themselves. I think especially now most artists are gravitating towards more allowing yourself to be real, to be yourself, which is kind of weird because it's giving 2002 when artists was saying it's okay to just be yourself. that is true, but I feel like it's in a little more poetic way than it was before. I mean, as compared to back in 2002 when they would literally upfront be like, just be yourself and sing a song about that. Now it's like, hey, that's my truth and I'm being myself. It's just shocking to see how labels are still a thing, and the fight to be yourself without judgment is still an ongoing battle. Yeah, well, I think we have quite a while to go in that measure, but yeah. I guess that's what I think of it. But I'm curious if you guys have, like, especially those who are watching on demand this video, if you have any thoughts about it, feel free to leave it in the comments. I'm curious to understand the different perspectives on this. But from mine, I think I see sexuality as this like evolving thing, the same way that the human body chemically evolves over time. As we grow, we become an adult, our system changes. I know it's gonna sound weird, but like I am 29, almost about to hit 30, and I can feel a physical change in my body of like my appetite's changing, my level of energy is changing, the way that I process things is changing. So as a person, as a human body who's a complex machine of hormones and vitamins and minerals and proteins and just like this massive organism, we are complex. You can't generalize, and it's not as simple as you think. So yeah, I think that kind of wraps it up. That was Boy by Fletcher. Next track. I heard that a track was getting popular on TikTok. It's called Gnarly by Cat's Eye. To be fair, I don't think I've ever listened to Cat's Eye other than the snippet of that one viral song that became popular, which is like Touch. I think that's how it's called. So I'm kind of looking at the singles that came out from them. They haven't had a lot of songs. I want to say they don't have an EP or an album yet. What I can say, or no, they actually do have an EP. Sorry. Oh, maybe I should get into it then. Okay, you know what? We have a bit of time tonight. Why not? Let's do Cat's Eye completely. I'm gonna catch up on their EP, Soft is Strong, Sis, and it has debut, Touch, which were singles, My Way, and Pretty Tonight I Might. So these 5 tracks, it's a quick EP, 12 minutes, and then I'm gonna jump into Gnarly at the end. How about that? So yeah, I don't have a lot of information other than it's a girl group and they had Touch, which blew up in terms of streams, or no, because of the TikTok trend. But that's it. Let's discover Cat's Eye, at least for me.
I don't need no 1, 2, 3, not bourgeoisie. I'll step in. Know just how to make a scene. Just me, myself, my best friends.
Okay.
I like it. As simple as that. That's right. I like it. I keep coming back.
Ooh.
I don't need nobody trying to tell me how to run it. Found myself somebody's about to turn it to 100. They like it.
I like that it's a simple like bass and beat.
They like it. They keep coming back. Oh, we ain't flexible. We do what we do. Wanna pull up on us, checking at the gate and come through. We can run it, run it, run it. No, this ain't a debut. Love me once, I know you love me twice.
It actually reminds me a little bit of the Pussycat Dolls.
I don't need no cookie cutter perfect.
Yeah.
Can find me under ride or die inside that dictionary.
Okay.
They like it. It's simple as that. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
They like it. They keep coming back. Oh, we ain't flexible. We do what we do. Wanna pull up on us, checking at the gate and come through. We can run it.
Okay.
No, this ain't a debut. Love me once, I know you love me twice. Love me once, and naughty turns to nice. We ain't flexible. We do what we do. Wanna pull up on us, checking at the gate and come through. We can run it, run it, run it.
Okay, this is fun.
Love me once, I know you love me twice. Love me once, and naughty turns to nice. La 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 la. Love me once, I know you love me twice. La 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 la. Love me once, I know you love me twice. Love me once, it's time to roll the dice.
Okay. And I like that it's called Debut and it was the first single that came out, right? I think. So a little play on words there. But this is kind of like the pop catchy beat with a solid bass in the back. Reminds me a little bit of the Pussycat Dolls, or at least the 2000s era girl band situation. Also the la-las and the track reminds me of Cake by the Ocean by the NC. for some reason, because I all I'm hearing is like la 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 la. So I know this is not it, but the beginning of it sounds similar to it. Anyway, but that was debut. Okay, let's move on to touch. Okay, yeah, that was. And there was a choreography to it with the fingers situation.
Monday, I was dreaming about you. Tuesday, I was waiting at the phone. 2 days wasn't hearing from you. Yeah, what can I say? Oh, baby, I was getting bored. Thursday, I was losing interest. Friday, you were up there in the cold. Weekend, you already missed it. I was moving on, cause you were moving too slow. 'Cause sometimes I'm up.
I mean, this sounds like classic K-pop. Very kids poppage.
But you've been so out of touch. That about you way too much. Over everything us. You've been so out of touch. You couldn't have me love, but you've been so out of touch. That about you way too much.
It's like simple but catchy.
Yeah, you wanna mess it up. 'Cause you've been so out of touch.
Reminds me a little bit of like what Meg Donnelly did.
First you're gonna say you're sorry. Promise you won't do it anymore. Come up with a different story. Yeah, what can I say? Say something I ain't heard before. I'm too fun to waste my time. Too young to waste one night. So here comes some good advice. If I ever call again, don't press it. 'Cause sometimes I'm
Well, at least that deserved to be clear.
out my window makes you seem close tonight. But you've been so out of touch. That about you way too much.
It actually specifically reminds me of the old school K-pop before it became so, I don't want to say aggressive, but like so intense. There was an era of K-pop that was very soft like this. Damn, okay. Okay, I mean, I get it. Maybe not quite the music that I would tend to go to, but I get why it caught on. Again, the song, oh, that's probably about the previous one. The song is giving early 2000s Vanessa Hudgens sneakers. Oh my god, I saw a clip of that on TikTok today as well. It's giving Disney Selena Gomez and the scene type of music. It was. This sounds like New Jeans. See, I can't compare because I haven't listened to New Jeans yet, even though they've been recommended before. Where they have the same tempo and the same flow of lyrics. It's catchy, but it's repetitive. Yeah, but you know what? Depending where you are as a consumer in terms of music, like when you've discovered a lot of music, then you're really narrowing down what you're looking for, and you're maybe looking for more like lyrical depth or some very catchy melodies in a certain style. But this is like, you know, considering I'm assuming they're probably relatively young, their market is a couple of years younger, so it's perfect for the market who is stepping and learning about music, and they like catchy stuff and fun stuff, lighthearted. Like I said, probably not the type of song that I would tend to go to listen, but I definitely understand it. I get it. And that brings us to My Way, third track of 5.
Mama's mad cause I stayed up, sneaking out trying to meet with someone I shouldn't see. Picking up at what's wrong with me. My house, sometimes it gets too loud, so I wait till my cars pull up in that M3. Careful that we don't lose those keys.
Oh my.
Never wanna do what I'm told, even if I mess it all up and make a million mistakes. At least I can say that I did it my way. Gas pedal like 95 flying eastbound. Hands up, no slowing me down. And if my heart breaks,
the very tuned, two perfect harmonies on that.
even if it all burns out, I did it my way. Big curls and they all stare.
To be fair, this kind of reminds me of Little Mix a little bit, though.
Box of pink Barbie dolls, found I still couldn't win them all. I kinda miss being young, dumb and
Yeah, from the Confetti album. There's a track that sounds like it. Let's see if I can pull it up. It's really coming of age, for sure.
Even if I mess it all up and make a million.
Younger again, Kiss Pop.
At least I can say that I did it my way. Gas pedal like 95, flying eastbound. Hands up, no slowing me down. And if my heart breaks, since I did it my way. Like a firework showing up over your town. Even if it all burns out, I did it my way. Did it my way. Did it my way. I did it my way. Yeah, I did it my way.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, the song that this reminds me of is maybe this one.
I'm laying here and nothing but my
Is
thinking.
that it?
I'm laying here.
Hold on. No, that is not it. Hold on, let me find it.
If you call you,
No.
matter
Nope.
hating that I love you,
I think that's what it is.
trying to let you go.
It's called Breathe.
How do I breathe when you're not with me? Oh,
Yeah. It's a little bit slower, but
sleep in the space you leave. Oh, sweating my heart don't beat when you're gone, can't let go.
anyway, it just reminded me of it instantaneously. I was like, wow, I've heard something like that before. So here's the thing. I can see overlap in terms of market potential, considering the fact that Little Mix haven't been together in a minute. This kind of makes up for it. But it's definitely a bit more of a younger type of market than I am, because I'm getting to a certain age. Okay, next one. I'm Pretty. 4 out of 5.
Heartbreak, move on. New face, new song. I'll meet
Okay.
someone, then back to square one. Yeah, try to hold on. Just commotion. Cycle turns it. That's what it wants. Just what I think.
Oh, I kind of like the production though.
Tears to make up. Things I could do with this breath.
Yeah, that kind of Y2K feel to it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not done healing, but I'm pretty sure that I'm still breathing. I'm not afraid to cover up, put on a front
You know what? I actually kind of like this one.
and show it off. Yeah, make myself pretty, far from feeling pretty sure I'm not done healing. They always told me to lose the old me, chip away from my pain and beauty. Yeah. My emotions keep on going, just conceal when they start flowing. Just when I think too much, I draw my tears to make up. Things I could do with this breath, you never know that I hurt. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not done healing. Pretty sure that I'm still breathing. I'm not afraid to cover up.
I like how soft it sounds. It's dreamy a little bit. Okay, vocals. All right. You know what? I actually really like this one. Huh. It does remind me a little bit of like Y2K. I know that Tori Kelly's last album was sounding like that. I feel like it matches the vibe. Yeah, I liked it. Which brings us to tonight. The last one from the EP before we move into Gnarly.
There's 100 reasons why I show up late and then I don't talk. But I'm tired of focusing on all the things I don't got. I'm such an overthinker, loner, the one who misses all the jokes. I'm not the number. Calling at 4 o'clock in the morning, but tonight I might do it a little different than I did before. Different than I did before. Do all of the shit I know I didn't do when I was a kid. Get high on life.
Okay, this fully sounds like a Kids Bop type of track. I mean, I like the production, but it's yeah.
I know everyone around me doesn't move the same way. But it's kind of fun to be somebody different on the same day.
Listen, on this one, if you don't pay attention too much to the lyrics, it sounds good.
Tonight I might do it a little different than I did before. Different than I did before. Do all of the shit I know I didn't do when I was a kid. Get high on life for somebody's kiss, but tonight I might. Tonight I might do stupid shit, pretend these people, they are my friends.
Okay, we get a switch up now. I mean, yeah, production-wise, I really like it. It sounds like right when dance pop used to be like at its height in like 2012, 2014 type of years. I really don't mind it. I think it sounds pretty cool, actually. It's just the lyrics that if you don't focus too much on them, then you're okay. Because otherwise you read them and you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm definitely not there in my life anymore. But yeah, just the EP sounded cool. I like it. I think as a debut album for a girl group that just like started, makes sense. They'll grow. They'll develop their artistry. And there's definitely potential there in the project. And as a matter of fact, we'll be able to compare it to the next single that they released. So here we go. Finally listening to Gnarly. New single.
Could describe everything with one single word. You know? Like Bugatti, Tesla, fried chicken, party to Hollywood Hills. This song, oh my god, that new beat. Oh my god, is this real? Oh, we're in a session tonight, gang gang. Oh, we're going out tonight, gang gang. Oh my god, this song's so lit. Congratulations. Now you be like, gang, 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 gang.
Okay, they definitely took notes from Charlie XCX. On some K-pop too.
Hottie, hottie, like a bag of Takis. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Obvi, they be trying to copy. I'm the shit. I'm the shit.
Uh-huh.
Gnarly.
Don't talk to me.
What? What?
I'm not. Jealous of my mention? Yeah, the view is fucking gnarly.
I don't know if I accidentally played the Google pronunciation in the song, but it fit really, really well if I did.
Hottie, hottie, like a bag of Takis. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Obvi, they be tryna copy. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit.
What in the sword sound effect was that?
Everything's gnarly.
I think I just went on like an audio LSD trip. Which is very inappropriate, probably for the average age of that girl group. Also, the more I look at it, the more the single cover is sending me. What do you mean the green glue? Like, what? I'm not quite sure what I just listened to. Also, they should most definitely have covers where they appear on them, because I'm looking at the covers for all the EPs and singles and they don't appear directly on them. They should start really attaching their faces to the music. Interesting. I mean, I understand where they were going with this, but that was something. That was an adventure. And I see there's a clean edit of it. There's no way I'm listening to the clean edit, because if there's stuff taken out and simplified, nah, nope. Oh yeah, there's a new single with... Oh, that's what they released. There's a new version of it with Ice Spice. Okay, let's listen to that then.
Describe everything with one single word. You know? Like Bobati, Tesla, fried chicken.
And why did the knife change on the cover?
This song. Oh my god, that new beat. Oh my god, is this real? Oh, we're in a session tonight. Gang, gang. Oh, we're going out tonight. Gang, gang. Oh my god, this song's so lit. Congratulations. Now you be like, gang. Gang, 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 gang.
Hottie, hottie, like a bag of Takis. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Obvi, they be tryna copy. I'm the shit.
I'm not sure why I consented to listening to this a second time, but here we are.
I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit.
Stop playing with a riot. Too wavy and I'm feeling gnarly. No soda, the ceiling is starry. I'm a baddie, I'm rocking it hardy. I'm a baddie, I'm late to the party. Body nice and I got the shit on. Came in like I'm O3 LeBron. Too pretty, can't do nothing wrong. Butterfly tassel on top of my thong. And I just throw it back, let it shake. If I'm feeling down, I just look at my state. Like yes, I'm a 10 in the face. I got that shit that you cannot replace.
I mean, that was a good delivery.
Hottie, hottie, like a bag of Takis. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Obvi, they be tryna copy. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit.
If I was a teen in my rebellious years, maybe I would be listening to that. Yeah. It's not bad. Like bad, but it's a little mind melting. Yeah. It's intense. It's definitely intense. Yeah. I'm not sure how often I'm gonna go back to listening to this, to be honest. It's a choice. It's definitely a choice. It's not terrible. I've listened to worse projects than that in my life. But I feel like it's mind meld type of music. Yeah. So that was my reaction to Gnarly. But here's the thing. I'm sure this band has potential. As soon as they find a sound, as soon as they kind of really solidify a little bit their direction, I'm sure that it's going to pick up and take off, and they're going to have... I think they have potential. It was really interesting to see what they had so far. As soon as they find the right partner, the right like producer, it's a matter of time before something clicks. I'm sure of it. So I guess we'll keep an eye on that. And if they come out with other projects, I'll be interested in hearing as well. But it was a very interesting experience to close off that that segment of the stream. Okay, now let's close that file and let's move on, because Sabrina Carpenter has released a brand new single. It was kind of a surprise, last minute announcement. A bit of like surprise marketing happened there. Billboards, her video of her trying to get a hitchhike, a lift on the side of the road, and then revealing that it's called Man-Child. And I've seen the internet. A lot of people are saying that it might be about her ex and calling him out. So yeah, I mean, obviously I love Sabrina Carpenter. For those who are going to be new and watching this for the first time, I love her. I was a fan of her before Espresso, like her previous album Emails I Can't Send, which is technically the first one after the whole like Disney contract thing. As soon as I heard it for the first time, I reacted to it on my YouTube channel. It's available to watch. It's one of my first videos, or in the first year. Oh, it was because of the deluxe songs that came out. I love that project. I really had a great time listening to it, and yeah, one day maybe I'll see her live, maybe. But let's listen to Man-Child. I'm very curious. I always start with a laugh.
Boy.
No, it's synth pop.
Was broken, just forgot to charge it. Whole outfit you're wearing, God, I hope it's ironic. Did you just say you're finished? Didn't know we started. It's all just so familiar, baby. What do you call it? Stupid. Or is it slow? Maybe it's useless. But there's a cuter word for it. I know. Why you always come running on me? Fuck my life. Won't you let an innocent woman be? Never heard of self-care. Half your brain just ain't there.
Wow.
Why you always come running, taking all my loving from me? Why so sexy, you so dumb, and how survive the earth so long? If I'm not there, it won't get done. I choose to blame your mom. Man-child.
Okay.
Why you always come running on me? Fuck my
Oh boy, we have a bridge.
My boys playing hard to get, and I like my men all incompetent, and I swear they choose me. I'm not choosing them. Amen. Amen.
Okay, those are the billboards that we saw. Okay.
My boys playing hard to get, and I like my men all incompetent, and I swear they choose me. I'm not choosing them.
Wow. You know what? I really thought that we were getting more of a synth pop 80s type of track. And that was a trap. It basically caught me in it and then switched over to country. It was a bait and switch, really. Sabrina. I don't know if you're cursed. I don't know if you might need a pair of glasses to see the red flags properly and not just like random red dots. I don't know if you need to go to school for love to learn the right tricks and tips. I don't know if you're just so attractive that you get all the dumb men around you. But one thing's for sure, you're funny as fuck. Those lyrics, once again, by the way, not the first time. Let me remind you that when I reacted to Short and Sweet, I almost choked to death because of one of the songs, and I think it was which one was it? It was hold on. It's Short and Sweet. Slim Pickens. Yeah, I remember almost dying on that one because I laughed so much that I choked on my own saliva. Yeah. Yikes. And obviously producer Jack Antonoff, his signature was all over the track. Yeah. And I don't know if that is the it's presumed to be the lead single of her 7th album. Interesting. Yeah, Manchild is a country influenced synth pop song by Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, no, I get it. Sabrina, I love it. I don't love it for you, but I love it, the song. That was hilarious. My jaw was on the ground the whole time. And like production wise, it's crazy how I'm still not over the fact that it was a whole bait and switch. It started off synth pop and then poof, country musicality to it kind of kicked in. But it sounded like her. It sounds like her music. It sounded great with her vocals. I feel like it's a continuation of what we've gotten before. Slight evolution. I'm curious to see where that's going to go in the next projects in the future, but wow. Yeah. That was crazy. Sabrina. Okay. All right. So this is pretty much a wrap on the singles that I wanted to react to tonight. You guys, if you are currently on YouTube, you know what? I haven't had a warning yet. I guess I'll stop it when I get a warning. Maybe the projects are way too brand new, so that's why I'm not getting any warnings. But, yeah. If you're currently on YouTube, and you might want to hop over to Twitch just in case. I have to end the stream for copyright reasons, but yeah. Okay. Addison Array, brand new album. The aesthetic of the album is sending me to the early 2000s, and it's kind of a little bit like traumatic. I'm like, whoa, we are really getting back to those aesthetics. So this is a 12-track, 33-minute album, debut album by Addison Rae. We've heard quite a few of them. We've heard Diet Pepsi, we've heard Aquamarine, we've heard High Fashion, we've heard Famous Again, and Headphones On. So quite a few of them that we've already heard in the project. There's only one video that I think I haven't released because I don't know where it is. It is my reaction to High Fashion, so I guess we'll talk about it when we get there. But yeah, if you want to catch up on the stuff, it's on my YouTube channel. Otherwise, let's jump into the album. Let's start with New York. Okay.
Black car picked me up from the airport. Dropped my bags at the Bowery Hotel. Next stop to the club, I'm a dance whore. Kick drum, chew
Okay.
gum. Oh God, I love you, love you, love you, love you.
Ooh.
Feel so free, feel so free, feel so free. It's my religion. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Feel so free, feel so free, feel so free. It's my religion. Hand on the pulse, sex in the air, feet in the soul.
Well, I kind of like this.
Into my prayer. Black car picked me up from the airport. Dropped my bags at the Bowery Hotel. Next stop to the club, I'm a dance whore. Kick drum, chew gum. Oh God, I love New York, love New York, love New York, love New York, love New York. Feel so free, feel so free, feel so free. It's my religion. Love New York, love
I mean, we can definitely tell where the influence is coming from for the sound, but
feel so free. It's my religion. Love New York, love New York, love New York, love New York, love New York. Feel so free, feel so free, feel so free. It's my religion. Love New York, love New York, love New York, love New York, love New York. Feel so free, feel so free, feel so free. It's my religion.
okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. Interesting. Okay. By the way, hi Brandon. How are you doing? Yeah, definitely have like Charlie XCX is Addison's like fairy godmother when it comes to the music industry. So, I mean, we can definitely hear the influences on the track. I think it's an interesting way to start the album. It does remind me of like Welcome to New York from 1989 in the sense of like the idea that you want to escape to the city and this is the beginning of a new adventure. So this makes sense as an opening track topic. Sonically, I think it's interesting. It's funny to me because I'm looking at the album cover and it just doesn't match that vibe at all for some reason. Knowing the other tracks that we're going to get on the album as well. But yeah, I love that it's a little more experimental and we're really getting something that's outside of the box. But it's still relatively soft in a way, which is still, I think, very much on brand for Addison. And I would go back to listen to this. So I'm sure we're going to find a couple of gold nuggets in the album. I'm curious to hear the ones that are brand new. This would slap in the car. I think so. Yeah. I mean, it's 2 minutes and a half. I think it's a reasonable length. I wouldn't go more than that, but definitely I'm curious to hear how it sounds in the car. I'm good. How are you? It's been a while. I'm doing well. Well, I'm glad that you're doing well. And I'm doing well. Lived a couple of hair changes recently. Now I'm back to my natural hair color. And very short for the summer, and a trip that's coming up because I'm going to VidCon in Anaheim, California in 2 weeks from now, but technically leaving on a trip in half a week on next Wednesday. So prepping for that. Okay. Next track, Diet Pepsi, which I've reacted to. It's on my YouTube channel. But I haven't heard it in a minute.
My boy's a winner. He loves the game. My lips reflect.
But now it makes a lot of sense sonically speaking. It is cohesive.
He's telling me my ass looks good in these ripped blue jeans. My cheeks are red like cherries in the spring. Body's a work of art, yet a die to see. Untouched.
Oh, and it's the same two producers for all of the tracks on the album. Interesting.
Driving your car, I'm your baby. So sweet. Innocence in the backseat. Say you love, say you love, say you love me. Innocence in the backseat. When we're driving your car, I'm your baby. So sweet. Innocence.
Both women, by the way. Ooh, interesting. Elvira and Luca Closer.
Break all the rules, till we get caught. Fog up the windows in the parking lot. Summer love, sexy. Sitting on his lap, sipping Diet Pepsi. I write my name with lipstick on your chest. I leave a mark so you know I'm the best. Untouched, XO, young, lust, let's go. Driving your car, I'm your baby.
You know what? I definitely have a deeper appreciation for the song now than before. In the context of an album, that's why it's important in albums. The bigger scheme of it all. The complete vision, really. Oh yeah, I forgot about the key change. And I think that went down instead of going up. Yeah, definitely have a deeper appreciation for it. And like the fact that it's not, I mean, Diet Pepsi is not something we hear in the chorus. It's something that's part of the verses and it's really taken out. Almost like it's out of context, but obviously it isn't. But it's like, oh, a keyword that happens once in the track. Yeah, I can tell, nice haircut. Thank you, I appreciate it. And also, I love this chorus. It gives 1989 or Rep Taylor Swift. Yeah, I see where you're going. There is probably a lot of like synth elements to it that resemble between the projects. But it's definitely a bit darker than those projects. Also, September is going to be a great year for music. I know. Sarah Larson's album and Jade. I know. August, September, there's a couple of projects that are lined up that I can't wait to react to. And I know Sarah's releasing another single next week as well. And Jade technically released a single this week. Should I listen to them? Because I also don't want to spoil. I mean, she did release another track that a lot of people have liked a lot, and I'm just late on. Okay, let me get through Addison, and we'll see if I pit stop to listen to new stuff by Jade that I haven't had the chance to cover. Okay, Money is Everything, next track.
When mama always told me to save my money, so I never had to rely on a man to take care of me.
That sounds like my grandmother.
Me to heaven, and I have a lot of it. So can a girl just have fun? Can a girl have fun? Can a girl have fun? Can a girl have fun? Fun, fun. Pockets full of sunshine, busting through the seam. Say it, baby, don't lie. Diamonds are my best friend.
Okay.
Say it, baby, don't lie. Can a girl have fun? Can a girl have fun? Can a girl have fun? Fun, fun. Can a girl have fun? Can a girl have fun? Can a girl have fun? Fun.
Interesting.
I drink on the nights that I wanna remember, and when I'm not dancing, please DJ play Madonna. Wanna roll one with Lana, get high with Gaga, and the girl I used to be is still the girl inside of me.
Okay.
Busting through the seam, say it, baby, don't lie. Diamonds are my best friend, like a Norma Jean. Say it, baby, don't lie.
Ah, Norma Jean is the birth name of Marilyn Monroe. I'd forgotten about that.
Diamonds are my best friend, like a Norma Jean. Say it, baby, don't lie.
Okay. Okay. I mean, the beginning of it, like when I was growing up, Mama always told me to save money, so I never had to rely on a man to take care of me. It's funny because it makes me think of my grandmother, who my grandparents on my mother's side got divorced in the 70s at the time where divorce was actually rare, and she was single for a very, very long time, and she always had that message of like, make sure to put money in your retirement plan and save your money and be careful how you spend it and make sure you always have a backup plan and whatever. And in today's economy, yeah, no. So the beginning made me think of that. Short and sweet track, I like it. Still very cohesive sonically. We're definitely in the same musical realm. I wouldn't take it more than that. I think it was very short and sweet, very respectable duration, but nice message. I see it. Good for you for having a lot of money to do that. Addison's music glow up is one of the most important glow up in the musical history. Definitely. I mean, I think she probably started like in a phase of her life where she didn't know how to start, and then it just took a second before she kind of caught on the machine, artistic vision, and just she had ideas. She just didn't know how to go about it, and it just took a bit of time before it converted into something that actually worked out. So yeah, it's great that she did. It's like almost like a cliche thing is her signature. And it's no longer cliche in the traditional sense of like, ugh, it's cliche, I like don't like it. It's so like ingrained in her style that it kind of fits her well. It suits her in a way. In this economy's you know what I mean. Listen, I have a Canadian economy. It works a little differently. So I don't know. Everybody's economy might be different at this point. Okay, let's jump into Aquamarine, which I've reacted to before. And still good. I still like it. But I mean, I keep thinking of the mermaids and that movie or TV series. I mean, production is definitely interesting on this album so far. still on the higher part of the ranking, in my opinion. Like if I went clubbing and I heard that, I would have a good time.
In the sea with the salt in my hair. Kissed by the sun, it's a love affair. Heart of the ocean around my neck. Don't have to say it, you know what's next. I'm transforming and realigning. I'll take you with me high. Give me
Honestly, this one so far I think is the best production out of all of them. Yeah, exactly. That movie with JoJo and Emma Roberts, Aquamarine. That's exactly it. There's something that sounds a little like magical about it. It's like the star effect. And you know what? Once again, very respectable length. I know it's relatively short, but I'm okay with that. Like it's a perfect dosage, makes a lot of sense. And this kind of makes sense a bit more with the album cover from a stylistic perspective. But yeah, production wise, I think it's the most interesting one in my opinion so far. Okay, I am getting warnings for copyright, so I'll try to make it through this album, and then for sure I'm gonna have to swap after. Okay, Lost and Found, new track. Oh, interesting choice for follow-up. Oh, it's an interlude. It's only 49 seconds. Okay. Okay, and I'll let it dive into the next one, which I've heard it before. It's high fashion.
Have you ever dreamt of being seen? Not by someone more like in a magazine. Wanting something more than just a hit. Nothing else can make me feel like this. I know I'm drunk, but I don't need your drugs. I'd rather get high fashion. I don't want cheap.
And there's some similar themes that reoccur in the songs, so still coherent.
I'd rather feel the sun kissing my skin. With the cigarette pressed between my tits. You know I'm not an easy fuck. But when it comes to shoes, I'll be a slut. I know I'm drunk, but I don't need your drugs. I'd rather get high fashion. I don't want cheap. I'd rather get high fashion. I don't need your drugs. I'd rather get high fashion. I don't want cheap. I'd rather get high fashion.
This is interesting. It's I'll get into it after when it finishes. It's interesting because, like, from a storytelling perspective, at the beginning of the album, she's in New York, she's wanting this new experience, and then we kind of went through a couple of different adventures, and now we just came out of Lost and Found, and it's kind of, she found herself again in the luxuries of life, in a way. Yeah. This is kind of the vibe that I'm getting so far in the narrative of it. And I mean, sonically, and it's still very cohesive and feels part of the same world. This one, I get it. Is it sonically my favorite? Not necessarily, but I get it. I understand where they went with this. I understand what it represents. I think it's a smart song. It's just, to my ears, not quite what I align with. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I missed out on a couple of comments. Copyright, nothing to see here. Mind your own business. Well, YouTube is kind of rough with that, so no promises. I might, as a matter of fact, have to end the YouTube stream. Actually, I will just make sure that I don't get a copyright strike. So you guys, if you are on YouTube right now, which I see that a couple of you are, hop over to Twitch, because that's where I'm going to continue the stream. It's already ongoing, and you're free to join. But yeah, I'm going to stop the stream in just a couple of seconds. So click on the link in my description of my channel, and it'll bring you to my... well, actually, any video will have the link to my Twitch channel. But yeah, come on over to the other side. Okay, and end for YouTube. Interesting synth as well. Yeah, I agree. It's a very it's either a saw or a square synth, depending on how it's filtered, and it feels very 8-bit-y. But also the key of it is definitely like a minor key that makes it feel a little off. That's why we get this kind of like I'm high feeling, because it's not like a very smooth sailing sound that we're getting in terms of the notes played by it, or just the overall song. But yeah, like I said, it makes sense. Like, I see the logic in the song. It's just sonically not quite aligned with what I would tend to lean towards. But I get it. All right, next one, Summer Forever. Okay.
I never thought I'd find someone easily. Now I'm wrapped up in your arms, and it feels just like a dream. Friends say I disappeared, I blame it on the things we do. Staying up all night long, singing our favorite songs, making out in the car, doing shots at the bar, when naked at the beach, barefoot on the street, background on my phone.
Okay.
Feel less alone.
Where's this one going?
All my fears thrown out the window, makes it feel like summer forever. And I truly think you're special.
I'm really getting a lot of like Lana Del Rey vibes on this one.
All my
I think it's a falsetto with a very dreamy production to it. You know what? This one is also higher up in the ranking in my opinion. It feels very like falling through the clouds in slow-mo. Yeah, I see it with a mix of Aurora.
This ain't my first time, but baby, I hope that it's my last. Want this to last.
I'm actually quite surprised at how sonically cohesive it is, and I'll tell you why. What gave it away definitely was the fact that she is working with the same producers over all of the tracks of the album, so there was going to be some sort of a natural coherence to it. But when an artist starts off, usually I've seen on a lot of like first albums, they test out different sounds. They test out the water. They usually have more sounds on the album, and then they narrow down afterwards based on what works and what they like. So I'm actually kind of surprised at how cohesive is the same. It's the only best word to describe it. It feels like it's part of the same world. I feel like we're getting some sort of like evolution from song to song. They feel interconnected, intertwined together. It maintains that dreamy quality that you just mentioned, as well, Explorer. And I feel like she just needs to find the right listeners for it. It's a good project. Well, so far it's a good project. It's not a sound that probably a lot of people will like, not like the majority of the market, but if she finds her right market, it's gonna work. Like, I truly believe in that project. Yeah. Anyway, that brings us to In the Rain, the next track. I have a good feeling about this one. Oh, I think that might be my track. Oh. Okay. Ooh, that sounds like a sample. That sounds like a song that I know from that's a little older. But I like the beat. If you're offended, say a prayer. Wait. Oh my god, it really sounds. I can't pinpoint exactly the song that I'm hearing in my brain, but there's that call and a response that oh, I really like the production on this one. Oh, it's really annoying me so much. I'm trying to remember what the song is that I have in my brain. I cannot. It's an 80s song, and it has that type of like call and response situation where it's like, oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, I there's if it comes back, because I'm not. It's not a song that I've listened to often in my life, but there's a song from the 80s, and obviously now that I've heard this one, it's kind of confusing what I'm listening to, but there's this type of like if only the melody could come back to me for the song that I'm thinking of. Anyway, it'll probably come back at some point. But yeah, no, this I'm surprised. I really like it. In the Rain, Addison Rae. Wow, I really enjoyed the production of it. It still has that dreamy quality to it. It's soft, and also like I like the description that we had in the lyrics as well. And we still have some of the same themes from the other songs, so still very coherent in the project. I'm surprised at how well paired up all the tracks are on the album. We'll definitely get to that one again for sure. Which now that brings us to Famous Again, that we listened to a little while back. So, well, a little while. Maybe. When did I react to that one? It's fairly recent, at least. So, Famous Again, let's go.
Tell me who I am. Do I provoke you with my tone of innocence? Don't ask too many questions. That is my one suggestion. You know I keep it real. I live for the appeal. Knew it from the start. It was the only way to mend my broken heart. Don't ask too many questions. This is my one confession. It never was enough. I always wanted more. I always wanted more. Famous again in a point in
Yeah.
time. Crash and burn, girl, baby, swallow it dry. You got a front row seat and I got a taste of the glamorous life.
There's a little bit of like a Rebecca Black type of tone that she has in her performance on that one.
No mystery. I'm gonna make it, gonna go down in history. Don't ask too many questions. God gave me the permission. And when you see me, it makes me wanna
You know what? That's two people who should collaborate together. Addison Rae and Rebecca Black. I think that would be pretty iconic. There's something that feels like City Lights at night about this song. You're like driving in a tunnel specifically at night. Yeah. Yeah, no, I still like it. I've listened to it a couple times since it came out. I think it's one of the stronger tracks on the album, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, love the synth. I like the vibe of it. I like the theme of it. It's a good track, in my opinion. Which means we're jumping into the next one. I don't know that's the next one that we're going to listen to. It's called Times Like These.
I know you like when I wear this dress. I feel best when I'm
Oh.
wearing less. If I dye my hair bleach blonde, maybe then I'll turn you on. Till I eat what I
Oh.
want tonight. Will it make me feel less tight? I'm so caught up in my head. Wanna take back what I said. I'm so confused. My life moves faster than me. Can't feel the ground beneath my feet. No matter what I try to do, in times like these, it's how it has to be. Yeah,
Interesting.
how it has to be. Don't wanna get too close, I'm scared. Do you hate me or do you care? Think about all the time I spend feeling lost, but I'm found again. Should I jump in the unknown, or is it better to know how it unfolds? Am I too young to be this mad? Am I too old to blame my dad? I'm so confused. My life moves faster than me.
It feels like like the type of song that you would get in Charmed. Almost like the opening of Charmed. I love how I split that into two syllables to Charm.
It's not my fate in the end. Let go of all that could have been. No matter what I try to do, in times like these, it's how it has to be. Yeah, how it has to be. Head out the window, my song on the radio. Head out the window, let's see how far we go. Head out the window, my song on the radio. Head out the window, let's see how far we go.
Okay.
I'm confused. I'm so confused.
It's a very specific vibe, and I feel like if I were to be in that vibe, I would definitely go back to listen to it. It's kind of a mellow. It's almost like I'm high, but I'm not high because of drugs. I'm just like naturally on a high. It's kind of weird to explain. But I like the sound design. The synth design. Mixed sound and synth. Interesting. Which now leads us into the next track, which is more of an interlude, I guess. Life's no fun through clear waters. It's less than a minute. I mean, I get it. When it's a little muddy, when it's unclear, at least there's a challenge to it. It's something stimulating and putting yourself out of the comfort zone. And this brings us into headphones on.
Put your headphones on. Guess I gotta accept the pain. Need a cigarette to make me feel better. Every good thing comes my way.
I think it's a great track to end the album on. I reacted to it before as well, so it's available on my YouTube channel.
Every good thing comes my way. So I put my headphones on. Listen to my favorite song. Soaking up the rain. Letting my head down. So I put my headphones on. Come and put your headphones on. Wish my mom and dad could have been in love. Guess some things were meant to last forever. I compare my life to the new it girl. Jealousy's a riptide, it pulls me under. You can't fix what has already been broken. You just have to surrender to the moment. Guess I gotta accept the pain. Need a cigarette to make me feel better. Every good thing comes my way, so I still get told up. Guess I gotta accept the pain. Need a cigarette to make me feel better. Every good thing comes my way.
It's definitely a very specific vibe. And now, obviously, having listened to the entire album, I'm more in it. But outside of it, I don't know how much I would tend to go back.
Come and put your headphones on. Listen to my favorite song. I know the lows are what makes the highs higher, so I tell myself this is a reminder. Life's no fun through clear waters.
Ah, I see, okay.
It's already been broken. You just have to surrender to the moment. Guess I gotta accept the pain. Need a cigarette to make me feel better. Every good thing comes my way, so I still get told up. Guess I gotta accept the pain. Need a cigarette to make me feel better. Every good thing comes my way, so I put my headphones on.
I wonder what her musical inspirations are, especially that led into this project. And that's it. That's the end of the album. There's something about this album, like, it's definitely leaning on the artistic side than the commercial side. I think I don't know what was on my tongue, but I had to take it out. Yeah, definitely leaning on the artistic side rather than the commercial side. So it's not a sound I feel like a lot of people are gonna truly be like, oh, I love this, and like actually fall in love with it. There might be a niche market for it. I'm sure of it. It is a sound that reminds me of the late 90s, early 2000s. A bit of like that coming out of the punk, pop, grunge era, going back into pop music. I feel like I've heard many tracks. Obviously, nothing's being reinvented here, but it really pulls from a specific sound that I remember hearing when I was a kid. That as my personal preferences, this is not my type of sound. However, I do think that it is a solid body of work, especially for a first album. It is coherent. It has themes that stick together, that work well together. There's a progression in the album. I feel like the track listing choice was great. There's a couple of tracks that I definitely go back to listen to again. I think it's a very solid body of work. It's a matter of like more on the commercial side. I don't know how well it's going to perform, and if her current fan base is voluminous enough to support the endeavor. But from an artistic perspective, I actually respect it a lot. It's just that sonically, I don't think it's a type of sound that I would tend to naturally gravitate towards. But on that note, having followed her since her first EP that came out, I do want to say congratulations. What an evolution we've seen with Addison Rae. Like, wow. She's put in the work. There definitely are some moments that you're like, oh, okay. But I think overall it was worth it. And she's definitely on a path to somewhere. And it makes sense. And I think that it's more and more strategic, more and more thought through. And yeah, we can see that. I mean, she definitely is now surrounded with people that provide great advice and a great support system. But yeah, I really enjoyed listening to the album as a one-time listen, as an adventure of discovering what she had to offer. And once again, congratulations on the album. I'm pleasantly surprised and very happy for Addison Rae. Yeah. Okay. Now that this project is over, actually, I also remembered that there was another track that I wanted to listen to, another single that came out that I never got to listen to. And as a matter of fact, let me go see, because I feel like there are 2 tracks from her that I hadn't caught up on. Somebody I haven't reacted to in a minute is Rita Ora. I reacted to her last album, which was a solid piece of pop music. Like, I went to it quite often, actually, and really enjoyed it. So there is 2 singles that came out of hers. One that came out a while ago already was last year in 2024. It's called Ask and You Shall Receive, that I never listened to because I thought it would be part of a deluxe version of her album. But now she also released today the song Heat, and I wanted to listen to that. And I'm kind of seeing the time. It's already 10:30 Eastern time. So let's see. There's Jade after that. I wanted to see maybe 2 other songs of hers that came out. because last one I heard was Fantasy, so I haven't listened to It Girl and F You for now. I'll try to keep it clean. And there's her cover of Frozen that came out, so maybe that, and then we could kind of call it a night. I know I haven't listened to Marina, but I might do so then on Sunday, because it is a full album. Let's see if I have the energy to get through it after I cover all of the additional singles that I haven't listened to yet. Okay, so Rita Ora, Ask and You Shall Receive. I hadn't listened to it. And it contains a sample.
This feeling that's refreshing my life, and I don't want it to end. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I met this man, I think about him all night, and more than just a friend. Oh, yeah. Oh, when you smile, I feel like I earned that, and my cheeks pull back to return that. Oh, in life, I know there's no guarantees. Before I talk to you, I rehearse it. I can't fuck this up, it ain't worth it. Oh, come and lay your love on me.
Okay.
All that I want is your body since it's been so long, ever so long, since I let a man hold me. And now I see I ain't gonna
Woo.
what you want from me. Ask it, you shall receive. Yeah. All that I want is your body since it's been so long, ever so long, since I let a man hold me. And now I see I ain't gonna leave. Baby, what you want from me. Ask it, you shall receive. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody that I'm loving this life can't see that I'm alive. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I kind of like this disco-ish dance vibe.
Oh, when you smile, I feel like I earned that, and my cheeks pull back to return that. Oh, in life, I know there's no guarantee. Before I talk to you, I rehearse it. I can't fuck this up, it ain't worth it. Oh, come and lay your love on me. All that I want is your body since it's been so long, ever so long, since I let a man hold me. And now I see I ain't gonna leave. Baby, what you want from me. Ask it, you shall receive. Yeah. All that I want is your body since it's been so
I like this.
long, since I let a man hold me. And now I see I ain't gonna leave. Baby, what you want from me. Ask it, you shall receive. Yeah.
I mean, it was just a matter of time before there was a sample of the guitar in a song.
Every other man on ice, raise my price. You don't have to tell me twice. Don't wanna roll no dice. I want this man on my side. Right hand, come in with those eyes. I fall to my knees, asking you shall receive. All that I want is your body since it's been so long, ever so long, since I let a man hold me. Now I see I ain't gonna leave. Baby, what you want from me.
I mean, it's pretty
You shall receive.
standard pop song, pop track. I mean, to be fair, yeah, it was just a matter of time before there was a sample of the guitar. I don't remember the name of the track, but I have it in my likes. It's an older track, dance track from the early 2000s. And I was like, one day somebody's going to pick up on it. One day somebody's going to sample it. And here we are. And this reminds me of when she released Ritual. She had a couple of like singles that weren't part of any albums that she released here and there. It was with I forgot his name, the DJ Jonas Blue and Tiesto. There you go. Ritual. So it does remind me a little bit of like that strategy of releasing like a dance track outside of the album cycle. So that was a cute little track. Sucks that I missed out on it when it came out, but at least I get to catch up now. Which now brings us to the single that actually came out today. It's called Heat. I think I heard it like a fraction of a second online. And I'm assuming it's probably part of an upcoming project, potentially, because it's really her own single. So let's listen to it. Heat.
Your heat on me, on me, on me. Your
Oh.
heat on me, on me, on me. All week you there, put that on me. The one thing that I need, the one thing that I need. Sex on sight, any way you like.
Whoa.
Get your friend, tell her hold your shit. You'll be back sometime.
Oh, that is so different for Rita.
You should text your girl, just check in. Cause we're going again, and again, and again. Everything's working, going body to body. Give it all, you deserve it. Only one thing that I need. Your heat on me, on me, on me. Your heat on me, on me.
Honestly, it's not that far off from the previous track that we listened to.
Put that on me. The one thing that I need. The one thing that I need. Yeah, yeah. Chemical acceleration. One taste, always, no breaks. Lost in all the simulation. One touch, airbrush, I want you. Everything's working, going body to body. Give it all, you deserve it. Only one thing that I need. Your heat on me, on me, on me,
It's very Europop.
on me.
I can see that playing in dance clubs in Europe.
One thing that I need, the one thing that I just need. Your heat on me, on me, on me. Your heat on me, on me, on me. All week you there, put that on me. The one thing that I need, the one thing that I need.
And maybe an teeny weeny little bit repetitive. Not enough for me to be turned off by it, but enough for me to notice it. Oh, and it skipped into another track. But that was Heat. I actually like it. It's maybe not my favorite from Rita Ora, but I think it's a great summer track. And it's probably going to be fun to drive to. I think it'll grow on me a little bit. It's not quite like a 5-star type of track yet, but I'm definitely going to get back to it and listen to it a couple of times more. And I feel like it's going to grow on me. Yeah. A little fun pop dance moment. Okay, which now brings us to Jade. Jade. So the last thing that I listened from her was Fantasy. Yeah. So what I wanted to listen to in terms of singles that came out since then, there's It Girl, there's F You For Now, and there's her cover Frozen, I think that's what came out from what I saw online. So yeah, let's catch up on that. Been a minute since I listened to my girl Jade, but I'm so happy, by the way, with the success that she's been having. So well deserved. I knew it. I knew it that it was coming. It was just a matter of time. But yeah, okay, It Girl, let's go.
Throw me them roses. Well, let's just show biz, baby.
Oh, wasn't that the name of her album too that she announced?
Me feel sick.
Whoa.
I got the whole world. I got the whole world. It's in my hands, girl. Sign on the line for me, baby. Smile, but don't show your teeth. Say goodbye to autonomy. Now your body belongs to me. Put me on the pedestal, watch me dance. Dance to the beat, the
Whoa. Good for you. Yeah. Whoa. I mean, she is coming for the men that was involved in her career before, I feel. Whoa.
Your thing, I'm not your baby doll. No puppet on a string. This bitch can't be controlled. I'm not your thing. Can't buy me at the store. Cut off your power trip. Remove your filthy paws. You're filthy. You're filthy. You're filthy.
Wow. This is definitely darker than the stuff we've had before.
From me.
It's a no from me. Is that a direct stab at Simon Cowell? Because that's the, I mean, it's online. There's several clips from like X Factor or Britain's Got Talent. That's like it's a no from me, or from me, which Simon says often. I think it might be a stab directly at Psycho Entertainment. Ooh, okay. But speak your truth, girl. Speak your truth. All right. You know, but I mean, I still have a preference for the other one, so it wasn't the one that ranks the highest so far. But this brings us to the new single. Well, the new single, the one that's most recent. "FU for Now." Which I'm cutting out the bad word, even though I technically said it once earlier in the stream. But yeah, let's listen to it.
You always think you know me best, you don't. I need you to listen, but you won't.
Ooh.
Talking to you when you cut me off. Usually I'll brush this off. Something stirring down inside my bones.
Ooh.
I smile and wave when we're at this event. Once we leave, I will not play pretend. You said things that you will regret. Once you see me, I lose my head. Hurt me now, and all I see is red.
Oh.
You know you've pushed me to the edge. I'm getting out the car. I slam the door. We've done this shit before. I ain't doing it tonight.
Oh. Whoa. Jay had a lot of banker to release in her tracks, huh? Uh-huh. Wow. Wow. And it's a different vocal processing and mixing that I'm hearing. With a more angelic, less vibrato type of voice. And also pulled more in the back in the mix. Wow. I love the production of this chorus. Ooh, ouch. Okay. I mean, it's a great track to put your anger in. And I think that I love how visual it gets. Like, I'm getting out of the car, I slam the door. We've done this shit before. I ain't doing it tonight. Maybe back off out of my face right now. Don't you tell me to calm down. No more words. Just F you for now. I love the production. I like the lyrics. I like her tone. It was different in this one. There was something we performed differently. Almost like the what was it? It's the other version of her very first single. Was it called the sad version? Let me hold on. Yeah, the Angel in My Dreams, the sad version, the slow, angelic, dramatic version, which had more of a theatrical, more of a operatic type of vocal performance to it. I feel like that's what was used on this track. But yeah, pretty cool. I like it. I really, really like it. I did spoil myself though for the album, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, Frozen, which that was just released this week. From what I understand, it was a cover of the song that she was performing during her shows, and she decided to release it as an album. Well, as a studio track. Let's listen to it.
You only see what your eyes want to see. How can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen.
Or maybe it's not a cover. Maybe
When your heart's not open.
Maybe I completely misunderstood.
You're so consumed with how much you get. You waste your time with hate and regret. You're broken when you're.
Oh yeah, it is a cover. It's a cover of Madonna of Material Girl.
If I can melt your heart.
Well, not Material Girl, the song, but the Material Girl Madonna. That's what I meant to say.
We'd never be apart.
Okay.
Give yourself to me.
I love the build-up.
You hold the key. Now there's no point in placing the blame, and you should know I suffer the same. If I lose you, my heart will be broken. Love is a bird, she needs to fly. Let all the hurt inside of you die. You're frozen when your heart's not open.
Okay.
be apart.
Whoa.
If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart. Give yourself to me. You hold my key.
Wow. It's so dramatic. Wow. Okay, so a cover of Madonna's track. I don't know from what album though. Hold on. Frozen. And for a second I was scared that it was Frozen, literally the movie. When I first saw the post about it. Okay, I'm not getting any information. It is let me see, can I get more information about it? No. Why, I'm seeing the Instagram post that Jade did. Covered my favorite Madonna song, Frozen, to celebrate International Women's Day tomorrow. All hail our queen. So she covered the song. And then she announced that she was going to release it as a track this week. And there you go. That, I mean, if it fits with her, the whole, like, environment that she's built for herself sonically, this like dance dramatic world, I it's maybe not my favorite track ever, but I see how it fits her whole like world musically. It's pretty cool. But yeah, definitely I F You For Now I really enjoyed. And definitely looking forward to her album coming out in September of this year. So I'll be patient. Although for now, I don't know how many tracks it's going to have versus how many I've already listened to. I feel like I kind of spoiled myself a little bit, but we'll see. We'll stick around and find out. But that was Jade. And okay, there is a Princess of Power album that contains 13 songs. It's 47 minutes. I'm debating whether or not I power through it, or if I am smart and I plan out the stream somewhere at some other time. No, let's power through it. Okay. Princess of Power, Marina, also known as Marina and the Diamonds, which was the name before. I've actually never listened to any of her projects before. This would be the first time. This is apparently her 6th studio album. She's Welsh. I've heard of her countless times. I've just never gotten really into her music for some reason. I've heard snippets and bits of it, but I guess I was waiting for the right opportunity to dive into it. And who knows, if I like this project, I might just go back into her discography from before. So there's apparently 3 songs that were singles: Cupid's Girl, Cantissimo, and Butterfly. And yeah, I don't have much to add to it. So let's dive into the project.
A tale as old as time, a story just like mine. You've been hurt by those who are supposed to treat you right, but love is on design.
Okay. 80s
Confuse love with control.
dance.
Love with manipulation. My past has taken its toll. This spaceship has left the station. I'm gonna change my whole life. I've had a revelation. Just had to leave you behind. I can't be lost in translation. I've been hurt by those who are supposed to treat me right.
Mm-hmm.
But love is mine.
Okay.
Desire sweet and I live the sour. Been living life locked up in a tower. But now I'm blooming.
Definitely sounds space.
Welcome to my world, princess of power. Stuck in
Ooh.
another's generation. Ready to go through a transformation. I'm gonna glow like a meteor shower. Welcome to my world, princess of power.
I love that we're setting the scene.
Aura. Big heart, big fedora. Big love, big aura. Big heart, big fedora. I paint my eyes baby blue.
Oh, hello. I just saw your messages on TikTok. Sorry, I was paying attention to the lyrics. But hi.
Like a superhero.
Glad that you like it.
I taught myself how to love again. I've been hurt by those who were supposed to treat me right. But love is mine. Desire sweet and I live the sour. Been living life locked up in a tower.
I don't know if this is going to be a sound for the introduction only.
Welcome to my world, princess of power. Stuck in a lifeless generation. Ready to go through a transformation. I'm gonna glow like a meteor shower. Welcome to my world.
I feel like from the snippets of sounds that I've heard in the past, this is pretty much up her alley.
Change the way you love, the way you care. 'Cause love is in the giving, not on the receiving end. You see, love don't make you weak. It's the superpower in me. Can't you see? It set me free.
Okay. Okay.
I live the sweet and I live the sour. Been living life locked up in a tower. But now I'm blooming like a flower. Welcome to my world, princess of power. Stuck in a lifeless generation. Ready to go through a transformation. I'm gonna glow like a meteor shower. Welcome to my world, princess
Huh.
of power. Big love, big aura. Big heart, big fedora. Big love, big aura. Welcome to my world, princess of power.
Interesting. It really sets a tone. It's kind of an introduction to the story and just like making sure that you know what we're getting into. And I love that. I love that we're putting the table, or setting the table rather, for the rest of the album. I hold on. I'm seeing I don't know who you are, but how do you know me? I can't tell. I just saw the comment. I'm sort of translating from what I know. So you know me from somewhere, like online or in person? I'm a little confused. Should I be worried? Yeah. Anyway, okay, that was a great track. It's very classic, like 80s disco music. I don't know if it's a track that I naturally gravitate towards, but it feels very nostalgic, and it feels in a way familiar as a sound. So I kind of, yeah. I obviously this is a first taste. I need to dive deeper into the project, but that was an interesting way to kick it off. which brings us to the second track, the first single off the album, Butterfly.
Sometimes people gonna let you down. Not everybody's meant to stick around. I feel the
Okay.
pain and you feel it too. But I won't let nobody treat me like you do. I've had enough of being on my own. All these people I don't know. I guess I'll make it on my own. So I'm saying goodbye, goodbye. Watch me grow from afar as I turn into a butterfly.
Okay. A lot of theatrics in her performance and deliverability. Whoa. Okay.
No longer a baby, yeah, I've been around. I can see how people like to move in this town.
Uh-huh.
No bitch, even people that you love. I can flip a switch quicker than a blade does. So I'm saying goodbye, goodbye. Watch me shine like a star in the sky. Now I'm leaving you behind.
Okay. Interesting, with the dance type of synth in back that plucks.
Gold, orange, blue, white, green, violet, too bad you'll never see the colors inside me to become a butterfly.
A lot of falsetto, huh?
I had to die, spread my wings in the golden light, and I fly.
But she's got a very soft, very clean falsetto. Oh, wait. I'm reading about it right now, and it says basically that the song being about rebirth and liberation, which makes absolute sense, is basically a. It says, first of all, it's the first release as an independent artist under her own label, which congratulations. The song describes the poetic metamorphosis of the protagonist. So when I read that, I was like, is this a concept album? that we're gonna get a storyline, because I'm a sucker for storylines like that. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm just for a second I was like, oh my god, we're gonna get a story. Okay, that was Butterfly. I mean, sonically, not quite what I would tend to listen to, but I'm here for discovering her and her style and music. I'm sure I'll find something that I like on the album. It's already close to what I like. It's just not 100% aligned. It's a lot of theatrics, I think. And I might like more of a bit of a rougher sound. It sounds like very delicate and soft. But who knows? There's quite a few other tracks available on the album. So let's move on to the next one, Cantissimo, which was also single, I think. Maybe the second one? Or third? I don't know. Ooh. Ask and you shall receive, huh?
I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star. I'll be shining wherever you are. I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star. You're so close to me, but I'm so far. It's the power when I'm walking on the streets, we talking. Push a bra in my diamonds. Gift from my ex-husband. Oh baby, it's a way of life. Don't let nobody dull my shine.
Okay.
Bonnie and Clyde. But you can be my Thelma. They say that I should settle down, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Salma Hayek in the sun.
Okay.
Isn't Thelma on the run? Your ex is hitting you up, but you no longer give a fuck.
Okay.
Now lose and run red. Don't let him back in your bed. 'Cause your energy's precious. Not your fault he fell in love.
Yep.
I'm sweet and I'm icy and strange. Indecisive, obsessive, I crave a glass of ice cold champagne. Smoke a Vogue out in the rain. Yeah, we go to Lake Como.
Well, you know what? Funny.
Over a chateau.
At the beginning, it sounded very Italian type of villa situation.
People still say YOLO. Baby,
Actually, that kind of died down.
don't let nobody dull my shine. This ain't no Bonnie and Clyde. But you can be my Thelma on the side. Say that I should settle down, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Salma Hayek in the sun. Isn't Thelma on the run? Your ex is hitting you up, but you no longer give a fuck. Even that loser on red. Don't let him back in your bed. 'Cause your energy's precious. Not your fault he fell in love.
Wow.
The American life, so I do it my way. Yeah, I do what I like. I live the Italian dream, and it's set free, so let's celebrate tonight. Salma Hayek in the sun. Louise and Thelma on the run.
Shout out to Salma Hayek.
Your ex is hitting you up, but you no longer give a fuck. Even that
Yeah, very much after the transformation. Now you don't care. You moved on.
'cause your energy's precious. Not your fault he fell in love.
Interesting. Okay. See, once again, more like the Italian vibe to it. And I'm realizing now, because the last 3 tracks have been quite long as opposed to the other ones on the album. They were all over 4 minutes. I'm like, damn, I'm no longer patient because I'm finding them a little long, and I'm like, ooh, I am not used to tracks that are 4 minutes anymore. I was at a certain point in time, and I loved them. I love the dramatics of it, but it's like when I listen for the first time, I find it long, and I'm like, wow, can't believe I'm saying this out of 4 minute tracks, whereas I used to love them before, which is crazy how short tracks are today. Anyway, besides that, interesting production. I love the writing, like the lyrics of it, the references, the visuals of it. We're getting, it's very dramatic. It's very almost like musical, almost like a musical movie. Very, very, very theatrical, very dramatic. All right, that brings us to Roller Coaster, the next track. Okay.
I wanna go on a roller coaster.
Okay.
I wanna do things I'm not supposed to.
You know what? This reminds me of
I wanna go where the free ones live now.
the Gwen Stefani track. How's it called?
Never going back to the place I live now.
Hold on.
I wanna swim topless.
Holla Back Girl. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Sex on the sand, on the grass, in the garden. Spread me like a picnic
I'm
on
like,
the
okay,
floor in the forest, 'cause I don't wanna live if I can't be honest.
I heard on the glass, not the grass, and I was worried for a second.
Low, but the more I love myself, the higher up I wanna go.
Wow. Okay. Once again, a lot of like falsetto use and like that contrast between the chest voice and the falsetto voice.
I wanna kiss you until I see stars.
Okay.
I wanna see inside of your heart. I wanna swim topless in the ocean. Have sex on the sand, on the grass, in the garden. Spread me like a picnic on the floor in the forest. 'Cause I don't wanna live if I can't be honest. Baby, I've been down so low. But the more I love myself, the higher up I wanna go. I'm on a roller coaster ride.
I feel like I might be a little high listening to this. Just a tad bit. Also feels like I accidentally walked into the Garden of Eden. And I mean that accidentally. I was like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here right now. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it feels like THC infused picnic. Never done that in my life, but I would only assume that's what it feels like. That you're seeing things and stars, and maybe there were accidental mushrooms in there. I mean, sonically, once again, I think the theatrics of it are very intense for my personal liking. I see why people like her as an artist, though. I get it. Like, I understand it. There's something really fascinating about it. I don't think it's the type of track that catches my attention, that has me want to like go back immediately to it. But I get the signature and the artistry that that transpires in her music, and I appreciate it. All right. Cupid's Girl, which was another single.
I'm gonna fall in love tonight. I've got my bow and arrow. My heart-shaped eyes are burning bright. I've got you in my sight. You're looking up my wings, and by the look in your eyes, you've got an appetite.
Okay.
Love is ready to take flight. Slow dancing to the light. Shoot down with an arrow like doom doom doom. Make your heart beat faster like boom boom boom. 'Cause you know you want me and you cannot resist. Yeah, I'm looking for a lover and you're top of my list. Cupid, you're so stupid, trying to resist my kiss. But
Okay.
I'll never miss. Baby, you just need to relax. Don't panic when it hits. Shoot my arrow right into your back.
Whoa.
I wanna show you how to trust. Want you to see what love is. I wanna show you happiness so you don't have to fear it. Shoot down with an arrow like doom doom doom. Make your heart beat faster like boom boom boom. 'Cause you know you want
I feel really thrown back
me,
into the
cannot
80s.
resist. Yeah, I'm looking for a lover and you're top of my list. Cupid, you're so stupid, trying to resist my kiss, but you know I'll never miss. Baby, you just need to relax. Don't panic when it hits. Shoot my arrow right into your back. You've fallen before and it hurt. One too many lessons learned. But I can see your heart, it burns. When's it gonna be your turn? Cupid,
All right.
so stupid, trying to resist my kiss, but you know I'll never miss. Baby, you just need to relax. Don't panic when it hits. Shoot my arrow right into your back.
That wooden arrow sound effect. You know what? I feel like we got something a little similar in terms of format as the other songs, in the sense where the chorus is often the falsetto performance. It's the very like high energy, very dramatic kind of the poetic justice of it all. The kind of flying above. And then the verses are more like the full voice type of approach. I don't know if it's going to remain the same formula for the other songs, but I'm just hoping it doesn't get too repetitive in that way. Yeah, and it's a very intense like BPM. Very much inspired by the 80s. Once again, not exactly my sound. I mean, it should be in theory, but there's something a little too expansive in terms of like the dramatics of it that I'm like, oh, okay, it's a lot to take in at once. Yeah. But I get it. I really do. Yeah. Okay, so that brings us to the next one. Metallic Stallion. I've been curious about this one though.
I had a dream. races off, but I chase him fast till I get
Okay.
on top. I'm the one he can't break off. Been dreaming of you. Been wishing that it's true, that you'll be for me.
Okay. Okay.
Been wishing on a star. Been wondering where you are to keep you close to me. I've been waiting for love, for your love so long, but I'm gonna be ready, gonna sing my song. My metallic stallion races off, but I chase him fast till I get on top, till his reins come off. 'Cause he acts so tough, but he likes it soft. No, he's scared of love, but I'll bet so.
You know what? I really like this one.
I'm the one he can't break off.
I like it. It's a bit darker, and I'm yeah.
Thinking what's the use? 'Cause you don't feel a thing. No, my baby don't want, no, we don't want love. 'Cause he'd rather be alone than have to open up. My metallic stallion races off, but I chase
Okay.
fast till I get on top, till his reins come off. 'Cause he acts so tough, but he likes it soft. No, he's scared of love, but all bets are off. I'm the one he can't break off.
Yeah, this is definitely up my alley.
Ever since I was young, love had me confused. And now I realize that I've been a fool.
Well, I was about to say,
Know that I'd always stay, but you just keep running away. Now I see that you don't wanna be saved.
I was about to say, why are you putting so much effort in somebody who doesn't want to help themselves?
Stallion races off, but I chase him fast till I get on top, till his reins come off. 'Cause he acts so tough, but he likes it soft. No, he's scared of love, but all bets are off. I'm the one he can't break off.
I was about to say, if you kind of had this transformation at the beginning and you come out and you're chasing this person and trying to convince them, and you have to shoot a Cupid's arrow to be able to get them, and now you're chasing after them, it's probably because it wasn't the right person to begin with. Like, that's not the way that love works, and you should definitely not go after somebody who's escaping. So from a messaging standpoint, I'm happy to see the bridge where she realizes that she's been acting a fool. But yeah, no, that's there's no such thing as like right person, wrong time. It's still the wrong person. So if that person wasn't ready to commit and be in love with you, it's still the wrong person, and you got to break it off and move on. But yeah, sonically, I liked it. I really liked it. I had a feeling. I don't know why. I saw the title Metallic Stallion, and I was like, I think I'm gonna like that one. But we're moving on to Je ne sais quoi, a French title, and I, of course, speak French. It's my mother tongue. So I wonder if there's gonna be more French in that track. Wow. Okay. Oh, interesting. You both are playing tag with love right now. I'm glad you're the one who said it. There you go. You're chasing after the wrong person.
I'm so into you. You're harder than gold. You got that je ne sais quoi, je ne sais quoi. I'm falling for you. Don't know who you are. Je ne sais quoi, je ne sais quoi. I'm so into you. You're harder than gold. Je ne sais quoi. You kiss me et voilà. Je ne sais quoi. You kiss me et voilà.
I think this one is definitely leaning on the better side for me. Just wanted to move the mic for a sec. But yeah, definitely leaning on the better side for me, higher on the ranking. I can almost see like a music video with like ballroom dancing on it. Not ballroom, but some sort of like classical dance, like a tango between both or something like that. And yeah, no, I like it. I mean, once again, I don't think it's the type of artist that really sticks to me in the sense where sonically it's not quite what I would tend to go for. But once again, I understand it. Like it makes sonically, lyrically so much sense to me as an artist and as a project, and I can only respect her for it. You don't have to listen to music all that much for you to respect the artist and recognize the value of their work. It doesn't have to be up your alley, but you can still see what they bring to the table regardless. It's like looking at art and saying, it's beautiful, it's not my style, but it's beautiful. Yeah. So on that note, that brings us to, I mean, we're pretty much halfway through the album at this point. Next track is a digital fantasy, and this one also caught my attention. Okay, 8-bit. Hello.
Want a digital fantasy. You don't even want the real me. Say it honestly, you don't want real love.
Okay, facing reality now.
Maybe you're just a parasite. Say you forgot to reply. Even though I always see you online. You just wanna be inside my world. It would take a lot of being.
Yeah.
You just wanna like my photographs. As if I'm ever gonna take you back. You're lazy, lazy. I was so love-struck by you. Want a digital fantasy. You don't even want the real me. Say it honestly, you don't want real love.
It kind of showed a lot earlier in the album.
Fantasy.
Gotta be honest.
Reality. Sad 'cause honestly, I just want your love.
You're not gonna get it.
Thought you were a hopeless romantic. Turns out you might be a little selfish. Never knew you, but I'll miss you anyway. Long
Oh, hey,
ago you, it's
Bear Chaser.
run away.
Hope you're doing well. I'll get to your question after. I'm just gonna finish off the track.
But it would take a lot to be your girl. Everything I did to calm your fears. And all you ever did was bring me tears. You're crazy, crazy. I was so love-struck by you. Want a digital fantasy. You don't even want the real me. Say it honestly, you don't want real love. Want a digital fantasy. I would rather reality. Sad 'cause honestly, I just want your love. You're never gonna be with a girl like me.
Okay.
When I'm blue, you're never gonna feel anything that's real. You know what the truth is. Want a digital fantasy. You don't even want the real me. Say it honestly, you don't want real love. Want a digital fantasy. You don't want a real human being. Sad 'cause honestly, I just want your love.
Huh.
You don't want real love. Don't want real love.
I mean, to be fair, this is very representative of the dating life nowadays. Everything is through dating apps. It sucks. Nobody's motivated to actually meet up. Nobody's asking questions. All they want is attention. Nobody's actually putting in the effort to build something. And when I say nobody, it's a generalization. But yeah, it's very representative of the current dating life and scene. That being said, I think I would go back to this one. Leaning on the better half, in my opinion. There's something, just a bit of repetitiveness that I see through the tracks that I'm like, I don't know. And it's a big project, and I don't know if it's just my energy because we're at the end of the stream, and for those who don't stream, streaming takes a lot of energy to do. So it could be just me, but there was a part of it that kind of, I'm gonna try to say this in the best way possible. It sounded like those, you know, when you bought the keyboards from the 90s and they came with a button that would play a song for you automatically, but it really sounded like it was in the 90s. This is kind of a little bit what it sounded like from an instrumentation part, which is not a bad thing because I mean it's literally referring to technology and like this 8-bit sound, so there's a purpose to it. But sonically, it wasn't necessarily what pleased the most about the track. But yeah, bottom line is, I called it before. I knew that this guy was not going to love you, Marina. Let him go. Let him go. Bear Chaser, if you're still there. What's up? We are listening to the album Princess of Power by Marina. It's great to see you again. And I did watch Gaga's Tudum performance, which is so funny. Tudum, like it's a sound effect that Netflix does when it loads. Tudum. Anyway, it was a epic performance, and I wish I could react to those things. I mean, besides the music videos, which I'll do all at the same time later this is in a few days, but unfortunately the problem with reacting is that when I want to put the videos on YouTube, they're blocked because YouTube copyright infringement really protects and blocks completely videos that steal other videos like TV shows, YouTube videos, and movies. And so that's where I'm like kind of iffy about reacting to. Otherwise I would basically just record live or react live and never post it after. But specifically in this case I did see it. It was pretty epic, and it's going to be interesting to see her in Wednesday. I was about to say the Addams Family, but in Wednesday season 2. All right, moving on to Everybody Knows I'm Sad. Shocker.
Sometimes the truth is, I've got nobody to hang out with. I've got nobody to go watch a film on a Sunday. Sunday is for lovers. Sometimes the truth is, don't wanna live anymore like this. 'Cause I've been getting so lonely and I got nobody to hold me. Got no one to hold me. I try to hide it, protect my pride. So superficial, don't realize I've been so lonely all of my life. Don't know if I can survive. Maybe I'm not built for this kind of connection. Maybe I was
Okay.
my life all alone. I can't even look at my own reflection. Don't want to admit that I've lost all hope. 'Cause everybody knows I'm sad.
Wow.
They know I never felt this bad. Everybody
Interesting.
knows I'm sad.
I mean, so far I think sonically this is the one I like the most. But it's a crazy dichotomy between the instrumentation being relatively happy and the lyrics being so sad and negative.
Maybe if I disappear, then the black hole will clear inside of my mind. If that's gonna fix it, I like to pretend that I'm better off on my own. I spend the weekend in bed, I see none of my friends, so I turn off my phone. No one's gonna miss me. I try to hide it.
And not laugh in the back.
So superficial, don't realize I've been so lonely all of my life. Don't know if I can survive. Maybe I'm not built for this kind of
The chorus is really the part that I like the most on this track.
let myself get close. I can't even look at my own reflection. Don't want to admit that I've lost all hope. 'Cause everybody knows I'm sad. They know I never felt this bad. Everybody knows I'm sad.
With the ARP in the back, I like it.
'Cause everybody knows I'm sad.
Ooh.
Sometimes I wonder why
And I think the dramatics of her music really comes from elongating a lot of the words and like dragging out a lot of like vowels.
doesn't even matter if you're ready. Doesn't matter what I do. 'Cause everybody knows I'm sad.
There are definitely many tracks that have piqued my interest and I want to go back to, this one being one of them. I mean, that's the funny thing about my experience right now is that there's a lot of tracks that are very like electro pop sounding, and technically that's really up my alley. I think that I'm more into the deeper, serious, darker tones of electropop, and so there's a lot of like over dramatic, very bubbly, not necessarily bubbly, but like fake positive type of energy in the tracks, not in her performance per se, but just in the overall vibe that I'm getting from the tracks. And so I'm not the type to go in that direction of like the overly like I don't even know how to explain anymore, but yeah, so some of them that are a little darker sounding I think are the ones that I'm sticking to the most on this album so far. And yeah, I mean, you gotta learn how to be okay being by yourself. I mean, sometimes, it's not often, but sometimes I'll take myself out to the restaurant. It's okay. It's a skill to learn. And when you've always been surrounded with people your whole life, you don't know how to be alone. That's why I recommend for everyone to live alone at least once in their lives, because it really teaches you a lot about yourself. But yeah, hopefully, because we got Hello Kitty, I Love You, Adult Girl, and Final Boss coming up. So I'm hoping that we're gonna pick up and be okay from now. Barrel Chaser, I'm still here. I like Marina's little Coachella performance. The bass was killer on her set. Interesting. I guess one day I'll have to go see her live and see how this like a project like this translates into a performance. Okay, next one, Hello Kitty.
Babe, I'm intense. Don't you know what I meant? When I say I like you, that means I'm obsessed. You're my one desire. I'm usually shy, coming for the kill, like I'm ready to die. On you from afar, like a jaguar, till you say hello kitty, make me go rah rah. Babe, I'm intense. Don't you know what I meant? When I say I like you, that means I'm obsessed. You're my one desire. I'm usually shy, coming for the kill, like I'm ready to die. On you from afar, like a jaguar, till you say hello kitty, make me go rah rah. Catch me if you can, but I'm running fast.
Okay.
Hello kitty, make me go rah rah. Catch me if you can. Ain't no other man that could find me in the dark. Got nothing to fear. I can feel you near. Now you know the way to my heart. Please respect my space. It's not like me to attack. You can come back to my place, but you must like cats. Leave without a trace. I'm in danger, it's a fact. I'm just looking for my mate, but you must like cats. Babe, I'm intense. Don't you know what I meant? When I say I like you, that means I'm obsessed. You're my one desire. I'm usually shy, coming for the kill, like I'm ready to die. On you from afar, like a jaguar, till you say hello kitty, make me go rah rah. Catch me
I'm not gonna lie, those rah-rahs kind of took me out there. Not my thing. It's a little much, I would say. And I mean, I'm sure people are gonna like it. I'm not saying my tastes are the ultimate taste, and everybody has to abide by what I like or don't like. But for me personally, that the second that I heard Rah Rah the first time, I was like, it almost sounds like a kind of a sad '80s karaoke song to a certain extent. Like I get it. Like I'm reading the lyrics and factually I understand what it means and what it represents, but not for me. And that's okay. That's okay. Don't be mad at me. I'm sure you all have songs that are not for you. It comes with discovering a new artist as well, and also some projects can contain some of them. It's not because there's the artists I love the most that there isn't songs that I don't like or that I like less. But yeah, that's the one that I'm like, I only watched, okay, Bear Chaser. I only watched the part where she did Prima Donna Girl. I didn't do the whole set. Okay. And yes, I'm familiar with the title Prima Donna Girl, but I've never actually heard the song, so I might have to dive deeper into her past stuff. But I definitely meant Gaga's Tudum performance was so iconic. I was getting goosebumps. I definitely can see why. It was insane and honestly really well staged. All right, we got 3 tracks left. I Love You, or less than 3, because it's a heart. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Is it me or you're hooked? And not in a good way. You really gotta let him go.
Where are all the parties now? I wanna make my way around town. Pink and purple, blue and gold, glitter catsuits, vintage coats. Get on stage, take a bow. Marry me, let's make a vow.
Oh my god, okay.
Smoking vogues, let's make a party of our own. Is there something you like? La la la, you like? Is there something you like? Is there something you like? La la la, you like? Gonna tell you tonight.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. This one doesn't cut it for me either. there's something about the lyrics and the performance, and I guess mixed with the dramatics and theatrics of it, which comes close to coming off as a little corny. And I mean, some people like it, and I sure that's valid. But to me, it's a little too close to, yeah. There's something a little too, I want to say like plasticky about it. Like there's something like almost as if the dramatics of it and the theatrics were there to cover up the depth, which, I mean, maximalist is a style, it's a genre. We've seen it with Katy Perry, for example, of like the big dramatic over pops, like visually stimulating, like intense, happy. But I don't know, there's something to it that I'm like, okay, and yeah, so I guess the last two have not quite hit the mark for me, to be completely honest. I mean, I get it, it's not bad music, it's not for me. But we're getting into the final track, so I'm wondering if we're gonna end on the same tone, or if we're gonna switch it up a bit just for the closing. So next one, Adult Girl. Okay, valid. Oh, and it kind of has an ABBA feel to it.
I can let go of the flower, now my power has returned. I can look back at the past, now I see what I have learned. Try my best to at my age, but the child won't behave. She wants to scream and cry and rage, and who am I to dig her grave? The teenage years I never lived, the innocence of high school kids, young romance and endless nights of carefree joy and pure delight. Didn't grow up in a normal world, and now I'm just an adult girl. Now I'm too old to die young, but at least I had some fun. Spent my 20s on the run, dreaming of suicide and love. Think I'm stuck somewhere between childhood and va-va-voom, always cycling in between existential dread and doom. Messy numb razors and knives, missed arteries and blacked out nights, kittens, mittens, plushy toys, bows and hearts and sullen boys.
Interesting. It's funny that I was saying that. It feels like the dramatics are served to cover something, and now we're getting this depth.
Someone tell me how to heal the terror living inside me. I don't even know what's real, I just know I wanna be free. All the things I lost and loved, swept them underneath the rug. Like a child I wait and hope you might repair the things you broke. Now I understand the world of adult boys, 'cause I'm an adult girl.
This one is, to me, by far better than the previous two tracks that we
I'm
had.
an oyster without a pearl, but that's just how it is for an adult girl.
Like, I completely understand this one. It makes so much sense. Like, it's such a feeling that I can understand for sure, and also it feels appropriate based on the circumstances. It doesn't feel like it's brushing over something. It doesn't feel like it's kind of almost like in denial. It's really facing your demons and being truthful and honest about it. Whereas the other two tracks, I don't know, it just felt, like I said, plastic. That's kind of how I felt about it. But I'm glad that we got this moment. It really, I think, comes at a great time. And this brings us into the closing track, Final Boss, which I'm very curious to hear how this comes into play as well.
Boom, boom, boom. 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 That's a gun and I'm shouting your name. Boom, boom, boom. That's my sun shining down on your rain. Boom, boom, boom. Look what you done, got nothing left to say. Boom, boom, boom. When I'm done, my mind cannot be changed. Are you in the mood to lose me again? Are you in the mood to be entertained? You're the final boss in the video game. Once I'm done, you'll never see me again. You're the final
Whoa.
boss, I'm your rival. But you can't even look me in the eye, no. Like a samurai, don't care if I live or die. 'Cause fuck it, baby, I can be a fall guy.
Fall Guy.
Final boss, I'm your rival. But you can't even look me in the eye, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess I beat you at your own game. I'm fucking sick of
Interesting.
you bullying
Oh.
me. You only did it 'cause I acted so sweet. You don't
Wow.
need anything you can't control. But now that means that you end up on your own. Are you in the mood to lose me again? Are you in the mood to be entertained? You're the final boss in the video game. Once I'm done, you'll never see me again. You're the final boss, I'm your rival. But you can't even look me in the eye, no. Like a samurai, don't care if I live or die. 'Cause fuck it, baby, I can be a fall guy. You're the final boss, I'm your rival. But you can't even look me in the eye, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess I beat you at your own game. Now I know all your games. People like you never change. Finish him. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle.
Okay, being a guy who loves video games, I kind of find this funny in a way.
You can't even look me in the eye, no. Like a samurai, don't care if I live or die. 'Cause fuck it, baby, I can be a fall guy. You're the final boss, I'm your rival. But you can't even look me in the eye, no. I know all your games, people like you never change. If I kill you, life will never be the same. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We really had a switch at the end.
At your own game.
Which, I mean, having a child voice like that is kind of tying it back to the adult girl whole idea that the child in her still lives because the child never had the chance to live in the first place at the appropriate time. But yeah, I mean, I once again, I get it. I definitely get it. I think it's also something I appreciate more than the other two from Hello Kitty and I Love You. But there's something about the track listing, which was like in the story of it all, like we spent so much time talking about how addicted we are to the person, and then all of a sudden there's a switch up and that's it. Like there's something in the, it's not quite, I guess, a concept album in the sense, obviously, because it's not, there's a certain coherence, but it's not fully coherent from a like storyline perspective. But it just, at the end, it's like we went, I'm sad, then I'm clinging on to you, I love you, and then whoop, I grew up and now I'm gonna face you and this is done. kind of a whiplash a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I have a feeling that it might not be the number one project that people would have wanted me to start with Marina. I have a feeling also that I mean, I recognize her artistry. I just don't feel like I align quite with it in terms of personal taste. Some of them a little more than the others, for sure, at least. I'm curious as to whether or not, I should have started with another project, or if you have any other recommendations of songs I should have a look at, just to see the diversity in sound maybe that she has in her catalog. I'm not close-minded to it. I feel like maybe some of them might grow on me over time as well. I'm mitigated between, like, I respect the art, I recognize the art, I see it, but it's just really not maybe for me. Overall, as a project, I feel like, and it was, listening to it was a little, it was like, it was tiring to a certain extent, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's a format or if it's because I focused on reading the lyrics to the song all that much. But yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. It's not bad by any means. Much like every great excuse in a relationship, it's not you, it's me. I'm the problem, literally. I'm just maybe not the right audience for it. But it was very interesting to finally sit down and get to know a bit more about Marina after hearing of her and about her for so long. So at least now I have an idea. And that pretty much wraps up my reaction for Princess of Power. So that being said, I think I've been streaming for how long? Let's see. It's been a minute. Hold on. Yeah, more than 3 hours and a half of reacting to music. So I think that I will wrap it up now. Thank you guys for joining. It was really, really fun to have you, as always. I hope you guys enjoyed your evening, morning, daytime, wherever you are. I should be streaming again on Sunday. I'll try to catch up on the R&B projects I had spoken of before, including Mutt by Leon Thomas. We have Jessie Reyes' album. Cynthia Erivo released an album as well today, which I was curious because a lot of the production is done with her voice, and I was like, ooh, I'm interested in knowing how that turned out. John Bellion released Father Figure as well today, which I wanted to check out potentially. And we also have Kali Uchis, but I don't know if I wanted to merge it with her entire discography that I want to discover as well. So anyway, a couple of albums coming out. There's also music videos, which I would like to do either on Monday or Tuesday evening. And yeah, I'll see you guys around on the next stream. Don't forget to subscribe. I mean, I haven't done this in a minute, but if you're on Twitch, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube to see all the videos on demand. That's where I post them. If you're catching this from YouTube, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. If you want to join the Discord channel, the link is in the bio as well. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Take care. I'll see you around. I'll see you on the next one. And have a good day, night, wherever you are. Bye.